and today we are learning about hemochromatosis. Yes?
I had hemochromatosis.
Hi, I'm a liver cell. Stop it. I'm sorry. I can't seem to stop this. I definitely should, though. If this keeps up, I might activate hemochromatosis in the whole body.
Could you explain what hemochromatosis is?
Aren't you a doctor? Hemochromatosis is a mutation that forces a person's cells, that's me, to absorb too much iron from food. Iron is a very important material for the body, and it is used in multiple different ways, but too much of it can definitely have bad results. The extra iron is stored in important places like skin, joints, and even the heart. Of course, like I said, having too much of iron, like many other things, can hurt your vital organs, and will eventually begin doing damage to your body, because it can't get rid of that much iron that quickly.
Well, good news and bad news. Bad news, you definitely have hemochromatosis. The good news is that there are ways to fight it.
Finally, help me get rid of this annoying mutation.
Generic boom. Apoptosis!
Hello, I'm chromosome 6.
Could you explain how this happened?
Not by my actions, I can tell you that. First, we need to take a closer look at the HFE gene, which caused this whole mess. The HFE gene codes for a protein that prevents intake of iron. The process goes that TFR2, a sort of gate by which iron enters the body, is only opened by a protein called transferrin. What the HFE protein does is it blocks transferrin from binding to TFR2, so that the gate does not open and thus the iron cannot enter the body. The mutation that causes hemochromatosis stops the production of the HFE protein, and the intake of iron is uncontrolled. If the mutation spreads, then it can become a real problem to the body. Once again, this is not my fault, and I have no involvement with this mess.
Where are the others?
I didn't do it.
You there.
Me?
Yes. Help us find the rest of the hemochromatosis cells. Join us. Does he need further incentive? I think he needs further incentive. Incentive. Most types of hemochromatosis are passed on to children through an autosomal recessive pattern. This all means that to have a child with hemochromatosis, both parents need to have one copy of the mutated gene each. That way, the cells of the child will have both copies of the mutation and it will affect them.
Huh?
Basically, each parent has to have one half of the mutation for the kid to have the full mutation.
Okay, but how do you know if a person has the disorder outside of symptoms?
Oh, simple. There's a test that checks the level of transferrin attached to iron in your bloodstream. If there is judged to be too much transferrin with iron, more tests are taken before it is decided that you have hemochromatosis. We don't want to have to keep dealing with hemochromatosis, so help us get rid of it quickly.
How do you fix it?
More bad news, we can't completely fix it. Still, we have a couple options in terms of treatment. One such option is called a phlebotomy. A phlebotomy is basically just scheduled removal of blood. Some people aren't able to receive phlebotomies for various reasons. The other choice is chelation. Chelation is a process in which medicine is given to the patient that attaches to metals in their body. In the case of hemochromatosis, this lets your body more easily expel the iron.